Howdy folks, it's been a little while since we've made some videos of this Turbo 350 here, and we're going to start getting this thing back together. I just had to wait on parts and stuff because we had to get our kit, and our kit was missing a few parts. That's why I haven't been able to put any videos up for a while. But we're going to get started on this here. This is part 14. We're going to start getting this thing back together. And one thing I want to point out to y'all, before y'all get this thing back together, now I've done cleaned the case up, I've washed it all up, I've actually taken and painted it all up. I gotta touch it up just a little bit, that's where a little bit flaked off. But I got it all nice and cleaned up and painted it. Used a good high heat paint. We got it touched up just a little bit more. But that's what I've did in the meantime, since I've been waiting on parts. I ain't just had the money to really do a whole lot to it. But anyway, we're going to get back started on this now. I believe I got everything now. One thing you want to do too is if you got an air compressor like I got, which makes it really nice, get you in like this and put on here. And all these holes, all in here for the pump. And on the outside where your cooling lines tie into, you want to make sure, and blow out all these holes, even in your valve body, just everything. So I always take it, blow them out like that. And you want to make sure they're really clean, because that's a big thing on this transmission, is all these holes have got to be very clean. Now I've already blown everything out on this thing, but never hurts to blow them out again. You want to make sure and blow anything out that's down in the case. Because this case has got to be very clean. And then same thing on your cooling lines here. You just want to make sure that everything is clean. This is where your servo is. You just got to make sure everything is clean. But I've already did that. So we're going to go ahead and take this on outside here. See, there's a little bit of dirt right there. It's hard to see, but that's why it's a good idea to take the time and blow out all these holes in this case. Because this transmission case has got to be very clean. It's very, very important here. So we got everything cleaned out really good. Only thing we got left on our case here is our parking pawl, but we're not worried about that. I'm not taking all that out. Now, I was going to go ahead and replace the bushings in this whole case and in the whole unit here, but after looking at everything, I think it'll be okay. Because this transmission has been gone through at one point. Our bushings and everything, I can feel all around it. They look fine. So we're not going to really worry about the bushings. We're just going to clean it up real good and put it back together. Because I really don't have the, some of the stuff you got to have a press to put them in, and I don't have a driver set and all that to put all these bushings in, and I think I count like 14 in this whole case. But we're not going to go through all that. But this is part 14 here, so we're getting back on this here. I want to get this done and get this in my truck, because my other one is leaking on my shift linkage there, and it's got so many leaks on the other one, and I want to get this thing back together and get this one in so we can get on down the road and not have any more leaks. But anyway, let me go show y'all what I had to do for our lower and reverse spring assembly. So y'all hang on a second. I will go get that. Okay, so I want to show y'all the difference between these. And I had to order this. This is our low and reverse spring assembly. This is what goes down in our case here. Now this is a way nicer one. I had to order this one because we were actually missing 2 of these springs. And I couldn't find just the 2 springs, so I just bought the whole thing. It was only like 15 bucks. I think it's like 15 some change, but just say 16 bucks for that. Which this is the upgraded one because these have the holes in them. Our original, I don't really like. There's nothing wrong with it, but I like this design way better. That design is much nicer, and I'll show you all the difference. Okay. Now the difference is this one has the holes in them. The pay no mind, I have the rest of the springs except for 2. The difference is this one is the better one because this has the holes in them that actually hold the springs on, so that they won't fall off, which is much nicer. This one, you know, doesn't. You just send them on there, and then they just fall right off like that. So that's why I bought this one. Way nicer. Now on your low and reverse piston here, I believe it is 17 springs. Let's count them and see. Mark this here. Alright, this is 1. Good spring to say on there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright. So your low and reverse has 17 springs on them. And this is what goes down in here. Like that. But your low and reverse piston goes first. But that's where that goes. So I bought this because so that they don't fall off. And it's way nicer. Now this is a used one, which there's nothing wrong with it. I thought they reproduced these, but I couldn't find anywhere online, so I just bought this one. And this one's in good shape. You know, the springs look really good on it. But it's just better just to get this style rather than this one, because when you put it back in the case, you know, you have to sit all 17 of these springs in there and place this on top, and then it falls apart and stuff. And this one's just way nicer because it holds the springs on. So that's a little tip, and they're really not that expensive. Now you can keep your original, there's nothing wrong with them, but I just like this style better. And plus I was actually missing 2 springs like this and I couldn't find them anywhere. You see, they're the same springs. They're about the same height. So we're good on that. The only difference is these are red and These are original GM springs, and these might be new. And he actually comes with the snap ring too, which is nice. So all that for 16 bucks, which is really nice. All the parts for these Turbo 350s are really inexpensive. And that's probably the only piece I really had to buy, because this don't come in the kit. It's just one of them things that doesn't come in the kit. But anyway, I'm going to end this little segment here, and then part 15 we're going to start getting our low and reverse piston assembly here. So I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'm really happy because we're up to 150 subscribers, and I want to get that up to 200. So if you're watching this and it's helping you, you know, I appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, because I want to get this up to 200 subscribers by March 1st. That's my goal, which is only a few days away, because this is Sunday now. But anyway, I'll see y'all in part 15, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.